Hey guys! So, you may be thinking, why did Emma post a video of herself? Well, here's your answer. Today, I saw this picture on Facebook. Here it is. Words just touched me. It also reminded me of a conversation I had with my sister today. We talked about how the words, I love you, isn't always enough for someone anymore. Lots of times, the words I love you have just become a habit for people. It's just like you're on the phone with your best friend and you hang up and you say, I love you. Or you're at Thanksgiving with your family and you have, before you leave, you walk around and give everyone a hug and kiss, and then you say, I love you, see you next year, because you all know how that goes. You see them at Thanksgiving or Christmas, and then you don't see them again until the next one. At least for some people. But anyways, the point here is I'm trying to say that love isn't always, I love you isn't always love. It's not always what a person needs to hear. Sometimes love is an action. Sometimes people need to see love, not just hear it. Most of my friends know, or people who follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, whatever, know that I'm a Christian and that I love God. And lots of people know that loving God isn't just saying I love you to Him. It's glorifying Him through everything you can do. One of the ways that I love to glorify God is go on mission trips and to love on other people. When I'm on these trips, it's where I see the most love, and it's not from my mission team. Yes, I see a lot of love from them because they do so much on when they're there and with these people, but it's the people I meet there that I see the most love from. One time on a trip I went on to Chicago, I went to a homeless shelter, and a group from my team was talking to a homeless man, and the only thing he had on him was a pack of gum. But he wanted to share it with the people he was talking to, because that's how he showed his love. Now, the people that were talking to him, they didn't want to accept it because they knew that that was the only thing that he had. But then they remembered that that's how he might show his love, so they accepted it, even though they didn't want to take it from him. Pretty much, I see love from people who don't have anything, but are willing to give up the last penny in their pocket to help out a friend. Again, love isn't just the words, I love you. They could be the words, I'm proud of you, or you're beautiful, or you did great on that. No, yeah, that kind of sounds sarcastic, but that's not what I meant. But they could also be words reminding of, warning somebody of something they might be doing that could be bad for them, that could be harming them or somebody else. Like, for example, say somebody is going to a party and there's going to be alcohol there and no adults or something, and you tell them, is that really the right thing to do? Because you don't want to see them get hurt. That is a very strong form of love. They may not like what you say at the time, but when they see on the news the next day that a friend of theirs was killed in a car accident because the person driving was drunk, they're gonna be so happy you warned them. Love is when you're always there for somebody, even if they don't want you there. It's not just backing out on somebody because they're hard to handle, or because they have too much on their plate, or because they have too much drama in their life and stuff you don't want to deal with anymore. Because they still have to deal with it. So you're just going to leave them to deal with it on their own? And you're not going to be there to support them? Love is also telling somebody the complete truth. Kind of like when you're holding somebody accountable. Like I do with my mom all the time. We try to lose weight together, but we're both really bad at it. When we're on diets, we'll remind of each other of if that might not be the right thing to eat. There was even one time where I poured my mom's soda down the drain because she didn't want to drink any more soda, but she still opened a can of soda, so I grabbed it out of her hand and dumped it down the drain and said, "Did you really need that?" She wasn't happy with me, but I love her. Maybe there is somebody in your life who is struggling with something and you don't even know it. Maybe they have depression or have an anxiety or have some other sort of disorder, or maybe they're just having a really, really hard time. Now, you don't have to know it. They don't have to tell you if they're not comfortable with it, but you can still love them. If there's somebody who came to your mind with these words, maybe you can text them and tell them something that you love about them or that means so much to you. And just remind them that they are loved. And if you are the person that is struggling with something that needs to know that you're loved, just remember, there's always somebody that loves you. There's always somebody. Thank you.